evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Maria. Can you all see the screen? All of you.
Yes, sir.
Is the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So what did ma'am do today? Chapter.
So yesterday, ma'am started.
So yesterday, ma'am started percent and percentage, sir.
So today we had math class, but ma'am was absent. So
Okay. Percent. Yeah, when we'll start percent and percentage.
Ma'am finished percent and percentage and he's in sets, sir.
So please start with sets. Yeah, put the heading as percentage, please. Well understood? Percentage. Can anyone explain? You mean by percentage?
so for
Yeah, for every 100, what we do?
so each 100 percent means each 100.
So 100 will go down.
100 should go down. Where down, Mariana? What do you mean by down?
And the denominator.
Good. Any other answers? 100 should go to the denominator. Then,
Can even
yeah,
multiply 100 to find the
yeah,
percentage. We have to.
good for every 100. Okay, percentages. We calculate any value. We calculate fraction. Okay, we calculate fraction for every 100. What Mariana told us correct. The denominator should be 100. Per year, per is 4. Can you see the screen? All of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, per and cent. Cent is 100. Cent meaning is 100. For every 100. That is, the whole number should be 100. The denominator should be 100. Okay, for example, your marks. For how many marks the final exam is held? For how many marks?
100 marks.
100 marks. Okay, 100 marks. So the denominator should be 100. Out of 100, we'll assume you got 75. Okay, 75 divided by 100. So the 75 is numerator and 100 is the denominator. So we calculate all the values on 100. Total is 100 and out of 100 what you have scored. That is percentage. Okay, for total 100 what you have scored. Before studying percentage, fraction is important. To fraction we get to know percentage. What is fraction? Numerator by
So
denominator.
denominator.
Yes, numerator by denominator. And percentage symbol. This is percentage symbol. Can you see the symbol percentage, numerator by denominator?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so remember like this. This is percentage symbol. It always has a numerator divided by denominator. We calculate all the values for 100. Okay, for 100. Let me show you the image. Okay, let's consider this. Total there are 100 squares. Can you see this image? In this, there are 100 small squares. Fine. In this 100 green. Can you count how many green squares we have? Total 100. What's the fraction? What do you mean by fraction? Numerator by denominator, right? So numerator is nothing but the number of colors. Green is present. How many greens are present here? 4. 4 fours are 16, right? 16. 16 divided by what's the total number of boxes we have? 100.
100, sir.
Yeah, so this is the numerator. 16 is numerator and 100 is the denominator. This is the fraction. So how did we calculate this? For every 100, for every 100 box, how many greens are present? 16. Okay, 16 greens are present, and out of 100 boxes, denominator is 100, out of 100, the green is 16. So this 100, you can even write it as percentage. 100, whenever it's in denominator, you can convert. You can write it as 16 percentage. Okay, percentage symbol. You just remove this 100, write it as percentage. So what's the percentage of green? In the total 100 boxes, what is the percentage?
16%.
16%. Okay, 16%. If not 16, first find the fraction of green. 16 out of 100. And if you want to find the percentage, just multiply by 100%. Which one gets cancelled? 100 and 100 gets cancelled. What is left?
100 and 100, sir.
Yeah, what is left? 16%. So how do you calculate percentage? Numerator by denominator into 100%. This is the formula to calculate percentage. Numerator by denominator into 100%. Okay, calculate the percentage of yellow. Yellow present. Okay, let me write the values here. Green is present. Green, there are 16 greens. And how many yellows? 3, 4, 5, 6.
24.
Yeah, 6 fours are 24. And number of blue, black, 6 fours are 24.
24.
Yes. And you all find out red. If entire thing is 100, how will you calculate red? You add everything and subtract, right?
Yes.
Yes, add everything. So first find the fraction green. After green, next yellow. For every 100. First, tell me the fraction for yellow students. How many yellows are present?
24 by 100.
4 by 100 is the fraction. You can even reduce. Okay, 24 by 100. Can you see the denominators for all this? There is 100. Okay,
Yes,
that is
sir.
total value is 100. Out of total value, yellow is 24. You can even reduce this. You can reduce and calculate. If not, just multiply by 100% into 100%. So what's the percentage of yellow? 24%. The fraction is 24 by 100. And what is the percentage of yellow? 24%.
24, sir.
Yes. 24%.
For red, is it 36?
Right? So 24 plus 16 is 40. 40 plus 24 is 64. 100 minus 64, how much is red? 100 minus 64 is 36, right?
46.
Yes. So 100, we have 36 reds. Out of 100, there are 36. Okay, calculate red, yellow. For everything, what do you get? What is red? What's the value of red? 36%.
20%. What's the 36?
Yeah, 36 divided by 100 is the fraction and 36%. What about black? How many black squares do we have? 24 divided by 100. That is equals to 24%, right? Okay, 24 percentage. Good. This is how we find percentage. First, you find the fraction, multiply by 100%. Now, look here. By the definition, what is this known as? The one which I've circled. What do we call this? What is this?
Percent. So
What's the total?
percent.
How do you call the total value? 16?
Percent.
16%, right?
Yes.
16%. So 16 I write as it is. What do you mean by per? What is per? The meaning of per is for or
For
every. Every.
100.
So for
For every. Yes, for every. What is sent?
so
So
for every
100. So by this definition, it's understood that 16%, this symbol is nothing but 16 out of every how much? 100.
hundreds.
Okay, the meaning of per is for or out of. Remember these two, out of. So 16 out of every 100. Can you see this? 16 out of every 100. For example, you have scored 16. In maths, you have scored 16 out of 100. How does ma'am write this? 16 out of
So
100,
600.
16 divided by 100. Can you see we got back the fraction?
Yes, sir.
16 divided by 100. So fraction percentage is nothing but out of every 100, what you get and what you have scored, anything. Okay, out of every 100. That is the meaning. 16%. Per is nothing, out of. Remember that the meaning of per is for or out of 100. Fine. And what is the use? Shall I erase this? Percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will understood the concept of percentage for out of every 100. Okay, we calculate any value out of every 100. And what is the use of percentage? For example, if somebody asks, like after your result, they ask what is the percentage of marks you have scored. Will you tell them the total marks out of, for example, 1,000? Will you tell them you have scored, out of 1,000? Will you tell have you scored 750?
No, sir.
You don't tell 750. How do you calculate percentage? Out of 1,000, you have scored 750. Multiply by what? 100%.
100%.
Yeah, calculate the percentage. If any of your friends, relatives ask, you allow 10 subjects. Each subject is for 100 marks. So total 1,000. In that, you have scored 7.
Percentage.
Yeah, 0 and 0 gets cancelled. 2 0 gets cancelled. What is left?
25.
75%.
75%.
Which means total 1,000 marks is 100%. In that, it is 75%. Okay, your entire 8th standard syllabus is for 100 marks. And you have just prepared for 75. You were good enough to score 75%. Okay, toppers might score 90%, 95, 100. So that is known as percentage. We don't calculate on marks. I mean, we don't tell others based on marks. We tell it on percentage. Fine. Basically, the denominator should be 100. 750. Now, you'll add how many marks test? 25, right? 25 marks test.
Yes, sir.
25, example, you have scored 20 out of 25. How do you calculate percentage? The denominator should be 100. Is it 100 here? Is the
No,
denominator
no,
100?
sir.
No.
We
20.
So you multiply by which number you get 100 in the denominator. 25 into how many times you get 100?
Four.
4
Four, sir.
times.
4 times,
25.
sir.
Whatever
25.
action is done in the, yes, whatever action is done in the denominator, the same has to be done in the numerator. So multiply this. 20 into 4 is 80. 25
80,
into
sir.
4 is
80, sir.
25
100.
into 4
Say
is
80 divided by 100, sir.
yes. Which means out of 25 marks, you have scored 20. The actual exam. But if they conduct it for 100 marks, you will score 80. That's the meaning of this. Okay, so look here. We have converted the denominator into 100. This is one method where the denominator we make equal. The denominator as 100. Whatever is done in the denominator, we do the same action in the numerator. This is one method, but we usually don't use this. We simply multiply into 100%. Calculate this. You'll get the same answer. Reduce this.
Sir, 80%.
Yes. 25 ones are 25 fours are. 4 into 20 is 80%. Okay, 420 is 80%. So this is percentage. If they ask your max marks, we don't tell 20 out of 25. We simply convert into percentage, into 100%. Okay, which means, look here, I told you all, if you multiply the denominator into 4, for every 100%, is the denominator 100 here? Is it 100? No, right? The denominator is not 100. So we try to convert, make it 100. Multiply into 4, you get 80 divided by 100. So out of 100%, you have just prepared 80% of mathematics. That's the meaning. We do it like this. If not, simply multiply by 100%. Both the same. Okay, but according to the formulas, we multiply. If you have to find any this one percentage of any value, first write the fraction, multiply by 100%. Okay, multiply by 100%. Fine, I'll give you a few questions. Try this and we'll move on to textbook questions. Just assume this is one entire cake. Okay, this is a cake. I've split this into 4 parts, 4 equal parts. Name it as 1A, B, or let me name it as 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, total how many parts do we have? What's the total parts?
4.
4 parts. The total parts will be your denominator. Okay, in that, this one part A or 1, this red one which I circle, I cut this part. So how many part of cake is being cut?
3 parts.
No, only one part is cut, right?
So
1 by 4.
I'll just remove this, the red one. I'll just remove this red one. So what fraction is removed? What part of fraction is removed? 1 by
1
So 1 by
4.
4.
Okay, this is the fraction. One part of the 1/4 is being removed. Okay, when any of your guests arrive, you serve them one piece. 1/4 is being cut. And what is the percentage of cake removed? What is the percentage? Multiply by
200, which is
100%.
25%.
25%.
You reduce this 25%. So one piece is equal to how many percent? One piece of cake?
25%.
25%.
25%. Okay, now let me remove 2 parts. Calculate the percentage.
So 50%, sorry, 50% is remaining, sir.
50%.
Yes, 2 by 4. 2 is the total. 4 is total. In the 2 parts is being removed. Multiply by 100%. Ones are 25. 2 into
25.
25 is
100,
50%.
sir. Sorry, 50.
50%. Okay. So out of entire cake, the 2 parts of cake is equals to 50%. And 3 will be 75, 4. When everything is done, total 100% cake is done. Okay, so you can calculate percentage and everything. Just multiply by 100%. Or let me just give another example. This is a bar of chocolate. Anything, Kit Kat, Cadbury's, Dairy Milk, anything. In this, there are 2 friends. You have to split into equal parts, A and B. What's the percentage of chocolate a piece will A get? What percent will A get?
50.
It's a 50%. So.
Total 100%, right? Total 100%.
Yes.
I've divided into how many parts? I've split into how many parts?
2 parts, sir.
So
2
2 parts.
parts. So that 2 parts will be a denominator. And how many parts does A get?
50%,
Sir,
sir.
No, just tell me, how many pieces does A get out of 2?
so 1.
Only 1 piece, right? Yeah, 1. Multiply by 100%. So what's the percentage of chocolate A gets?
So 50%.
50%.
50%, sir.
Okay, the same chocolate, now there are 4 students. A, B, C, D. Or let me write it as 5. Let me make it 5. C, D, E. I've cut this into 5 parts. So out of these 5 parts, you'll have to calculate the percentage. So for percentage, remember we always require fraction. There has to be numerator by denominator. With that, you have to multiply by 100%. Okay. 3, 4, 5. Total 5. Okay, 5 pieces. 4, 5. In that, A takes the first part, B takes second, then again A takes 2, B takes the last one. Calculate the percentage of A. How many parts? What's the percentage of A?
So
Percentage of
60%.
yes, percentage of chocolate A gets. First, you have to find the fraction. What's the total parts? What's the total piece, students? How many pieces are we
Five, five,
cutting?
two.
5.
The total should be the denominator. Denominator is always greater. Okay, that's the total value. Out of 5, how many pieces did A get?
So
So
3.
8, sir.
3. 3 parts A got. What's the percentage? 100%. 5 ones are 5, 20s are. So 3 into 20 is
So
60%.
60%.
So 60%.
Yeah, basically, you'll get these kind of questions. I've given a very easy one. Instead of chocolate, they make it give some other thing. Okay, a bag of rice, whatever it is, 100 kg. If 100 kg is divided, we'll get such question. And what is the percentage of B? The chocolate which B gets. What's the percentage?
So 2 by 5 into 100.
Okay. Look here. One more
So
thing. Practical question.
40%.
If A gets 60%, the total is 100. A gets 60. Then how much will B get?
So
40%.
40%.
40. This is practical question. Just subtract 40. Okay, we'll try doing that. 2 divided by 5 into 100%. Reduce this. Aren't we getting 40?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
this is through fraction. Through fraction, you'll get same answer. But practically speaking, out of 100%, 60% A gets. So remaining is 40 left, right?
40, sir.
Okay, B will get that 40%. B will get 40%. Now B gets 40%. 40. What is this percent? What do you mean by percent? What is percent, students?
So 100. So
For
Sir,
every
out
100,
of
right?
every 100.
Okay, this, yes, correct. This percentage, 40%, I've converted into words. Okay, this words again back to this. Per is for every 100 or out of 100. Better you'll remember like out of 100. Per meaning is out of. So 40 out of 100. How do you write in fraction? 40 divided by
so 40 by 100. So
40 by 100. Remember even this. So 40% can also be written like this. 40 divided by 100. So here there were only 5 pieces. What if 100 pieces were there? How many pieces B would have got? For 100 pieces, B would have got 40 pieces. 40 pieces of chocolate. That's the concept of percentage out of every 100. So for 5 pieces, B got only 4, not 4, 2. If it were 100%, B would have got 40. Okay, that's it. Concept is done. We'll start solving the questions.
Yes, sir.
Percent and percentage, the meaning is same, students. Which chapter is this? 7th.
So you want me to send the pictures of the image thing, sir? Exercise?
I'll ask you. 77. Yeah, tell me. I'll just mark it.
Yes, sir. Sir, I want
Okay,
to something.
send exercise 7A, Akansha. Send a pic of 7A.
Yes, sir.
Okay, all of you will open page 82. Understood with this concept? Any doubt in percentage, percent?
no, so
Okay. Yeah, remember few words which I've already explained, I guess. That is off. What do you mean by off?
Multiplication, sir.
Remember these words. Sum is addition. Okay, differences, minus. Percentage is 100. Whenever you see this percentage, the value is 100. Okay. Look here, 5%. How do you convert into fraction? What does this symbol look like? Doesn't
so
it look
5
like
by
division?
100. So
Yes. Doesn't it look like division? It looks like division, right?
yes, sir.
Division symbol. So divide by 100. This is one way to remember. If not, what did I tell this? 5%. 5 out of 100. So that is nothing but 5 by 100. So whenever you see questions like this, 5%, 3%, you have to just divide by 100. 5 into 100, 3 into 100, 2 into 100, such questions. Okay, then what else? Minus, then 4.8. 4.8, how do you convert into fraction? How do you remove the decimal? How do you remove the decimal?
So divided by 10, sir.
Divided by what?
10, sir.
10. There is one number, one decimal number. So you remove this decimal, divide by 10. It becomes 48 by
100.
Okay, it becomes 48 by 10. Remember this. That's it. Only this concept will start solving. Okay, let me open page 82, students.
Yes, sir.
Page 82. Try the first question. Let me see how many of you all can do it. Convert the percentage symbol and off is given, multiply. Try the
Sir, I
first
can
one.
give some.
Fine, Akansha. Got it. And Akansha, what happened to your quiz? Did you win?
So, yes, so it went well. So, actually, they said they'll ask about current affairs and they asked something else.
What is that something else?
So, they asked Bangladesh's national anthem, sir.
That is also current affairs. A part of current affairs.
And then they asked the real name of Mother Teresa. So that one I knew, and actually it was like one question paper. Me and one more my classmate had to solve, like had to write the papers together.
Okay, how many answers were correct?
So 6 answers were correct, sir.
Out of?
Out of no, sorry. First paper 10 questions, sir. In that 6 were correct, and then in another 10, 7 were correct. 7 is the 7 were correct, sir.
Total?
20, sir.
Yes.
20 questions.
20. 6 plus 7, 13, right?
So yes, sir.
Yeah, so what's the percentage?
So is it
So done, sir.
sir? Sir?
Into 100%. 5 into 13?
5 into 30 and
65%, sir.
65. Good.
13.
65% of your answers were correct. Out of 100%, 65% was correct. Fine, Akansha. Experienced. Next time you can do it. Okay, first question, students. How many of you all got it correct?
Sir, I got it
Sir,
correct.
I got it correct.
55% is given. 55%. Did everyone try this? Who is still doing it?
I'm doing it.
Yeah, do it, Mariana.
Sir,
Convert all this percentage. Look here, percentage symbol.
Sir, can I
What you're supposed
answer
to
for
do?
this? Into
Yeah,
1
I'll
by
ask you
100.
this. Yes. Not 1 by, yeah, 55 by 100. Just look here. Whenever division is given, out of, right? So what is 55%? 55 out of 100. So 55 divided by 100. What is off? Off meaning is multiplication. 160.
So
That's it. Then what else
multiplication.
is given? Yes. Plus, what's the next part of question? 24.
So plus 24 by 100 into 50.
Yes. 24 out of 100 into 50. Next, minus
So
36.
minus 36 by 100 into 150, sir.
Yes, solve all this, and in between there is plus and minus. So you have to use board mass method. Separate calculation. 36 divided by 100 into 150. Minus
Sir, it's
36.
160.
150 are there. Yeah, first one is one. Is the question correct? In this text?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's correct. 150. Okay, Diyeshi, what's the first value for the first one? What did you get for this?
So for the first one, we cancel the zeros and then we get it as 88%. So 2 8s are 16 and 2 5s are 10. 5 1s
Okay.
are and 5 11s are 55, sir. So
5
it's
11s are 5 2s
88%.
are right. 5 11s are 5 2s are 2 1s are 2 8s are. 8 into 11 is
88,
88.
sir.
Yeah, that's it. Percentage is gone. We divided, so you don't have to write percentage. 88 plus
Okay, sir.
second one. Tanishka,
So
what's the second one?
So 0 and 0 gets cancelled. 5 ones are 5 twos are 2 ones and 2 12. So you get
12.
12.
Reduce this, you get 12. Minus this. Adya, who else answered? What's the answer for the third one? Who else is done? Yes.
And then again, two ones are two eighteens are, sir.
Yes. Okay, write it. 0 and 0 gets cancelled. 5 threes are 5 twos are 2 ones are 2 18s. 18 into 3,
So 54%.
54. Not percent, just 54. We have already cancelled here, right? Can you see percentage? What did we do with the percentage? We converted into 100, right? So you all shouldn't write percentage. Now calculate this. 88 plus 12 is
So 100
So
minus
110,
2.
sir.
100 minus
No, no, 100, sir.
88 plus 12.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now can you all see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, first question, the answer is 46. Okay, reduce everything, 46. Second, shall erase this? Erase the first
So,
one. Okay,
yes, sir.
yeah, take down Dhriti. 88 plus 12. Convert all this. 55% and all this, you get 88 plus 12 minus 54.
Yes.
Try the second.
Sir, can you do the second one?
You try it, Mariana. You tell me 9.3% into 500. How do you do that? What's the first method? Percentage, eliminate percentage. So what do you do? 9.3
By 10.
by 100. Percentage is given, right? Percentage symbol.
Yes, so then how to remove the decimal?
You'd forget about decimal. First you divide by 100, multiply by what?
By 500.
500. First solve that. 9.3. Look here, I'll give you one clue, students. 9.3 into 5. How do you solve this, Mariana? 9.3. What is percentage out of?
100.
Okay, remember percentage. You can even remember like this. It looks like percentage symbol. So divide by 100, multiply by 500.
500.
Then 100 ones are how many times it goes? How many
So
times?
done, sir.
100 ones are
Five.
100 ones are.
Five are. Then multiply 5 into 9.3. So for the first one, this is how you solve. 9.3 into 5. After
So
that, calculate 4.
46.5, sir.
Yes, 45, 46.5. Next, minus, calculate the other one, 4.8 and 2.5. So you don't have to
Yes.
remove the decimals. Yeah, directly you can do it. Divide by 100. Number is increased percentage. Okay, 9.3 into 5.
46.5.
9 5s are 45, 46.5.
Sir, even I got 46.5.
Yes, 46.5. Okay, 9.3 minus 4.8% into of 250. Yeah, Dhriti, answer this quickly. The second one, what do you do with this? Is Dhriti online? Unmute the call, Dhriti. Voice is not audible. Talk a bit loud. No, Cherisha, answer this. 4.8% of
Yes.
250.
Sir, written 4.6. Yes, sir. 4.8 divided by 100 into 250.
Into 250. Then
So, and then we cancel, sir.
0 and 0 gets cancelled. Next.
Yes. So, 5 fives and 5 twos, sir.
Okay, 5 twos are and 5 fives are. Right? Fine. Let
Yes.
me cancel this. Now look at this. 4.8 divided by 2. What's the answer you get for 4.8 divided by 2?
So 12 point.
The 2 point.
No, no, not
2.4,
12.
sir.
2.4.
No, no, sir. The final thing, sir. No.
Yeah, 2.4. Correct. 2.4. 2.4 into 5. What do you get? 2.4 into 5.
20.
12.
You have to place
So
back the
12,
decimal.
sir.
12.
2.4. Yes. 120 is correct. We place back the decimal. 5 fours are 20. 5 twos are 10. 12. How many decimals you have to place? 1. 12, right?
1. 12.
Yes, 12. Yeah, it's a practical question, Lemula. What is 5 into 2.4? Will it give 120? No, right? Somewhere, yeah, in between 10 and 15. So 12 is the answer. So, okay, for this it is 12. And what's the next part? 2.5%. Is Mariam online?
Yes, sir.
Okay, answer the next one, Mariam. 2.5% of 240.
So
How do you solve this?
25 into 240.
Okay, 2.5 divided by 100 into 240. It's 2.5,
So
right? Not 25. Yeah. Okay, next.
yes.
0 and 0 gets cancelled.
So
Okay, 2 fives are then
212 also.
2 12s are. I'll remove this. There's 12 left and 5. How many times 5 is divided? 2.5.
5 times, sir.
0.5 times. 2.5 divided by 5, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, 0.5. When you reduce, divide 5 and 25 students. How many times? Remove the decimal and divide 25 by 5. How many times it goes? 5 ones are 5,
5.
5s are. Then how many decimals you have to place back? 1
1.
decimal.
1.
So 0.5. Okay, 0.5 into 12. What do you get? 0.5 into 12.
So 6.
6. What's the final answer? 46.5 minus 12 minus 6. Calculate this. Next we have
So 46.5 minus 6.
46. Yes. No. Adya, minus 12 minus 6, Adya. It's not 12 minus 6. Calculate with the minus sign. Minus 6 minus 12 is
So
minus 18.
18, sir. Minus 8.
46.5 minus 18. Look, all these are fifth standard topic, students. Plus into minus rule. So when you're calculating, use the sign which is written before the number. Minus into minus is plus.
447.
447. There is only 46 here. Lamula. How did you get 447?
Minutes.
46.5.
Sir, is it
Then
64.5?
no, it is minus. Look,
28.5.
46.
So
Getting wrong answer,
28.5, sir.
students. Yeah, 46. From 46, if you minus something, the value should reduce, right? How can it go to 48 or 64? Okay, how do you convert them into like fraction? 46.5, 18 can be written as 18.0. 18.0. Now calculate this 46.5 and 18.0. Subtract this. You're not supposed to write like this. This is wrong. Convert into like decimal. Keep a point.
28.5.
Yes. So 5 minus 0 is 5. Borrow from this. 28.5. Okay, 7A, which question? First mean second. Understood? 7A, any doubt in this? 28.5, 46 and 28.5. Got it? Shall we move on to the next question? Done?
Yes, sir.
Okay, first like this point, convert all this point like this, divide by 100. Break. Who wants break?
Tanishka.
Sorry to.
So what, right, sir?
Somebody asked for break.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. What's the time? 6:18. Okay, rejoin students. Rejoin. First, I'll end the meeting. Rejoin. Later, I'll give you a break. Okay, done with the previous question. Did everyone get the answer?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay, fine, students. Take 5 minutes break and get back at 6:25. Okay, shall we continue? All the students online.
Yes, sir.
Only Diyesh, Tanishka, Adya, Akansha, Triti, Mariana,
Yes, I'm back.
yeah, Joanna, Lemula, Sherlyn.
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm back.
Okay, Sherlyn, who is missing? Sharisha. Okay, third question.
Yes, sir.
Financial. Third question. What is given here? A number is increased from 125 to 150. What are we supposed to find? Talk a bit loud, Lemula. Find purse.
We have to find the percentage of
Percentage increase. You're just telling half word. Okay, percentage increase and second one, percentage decrease.
decrease.
Okay, I'll give you two formulas for percentage increase and decrease. Remember that percentage increase.
So, what is the meaning of percentage decrease, sir? It's going down.
Which one? Yeah,
Meaning
decrease is
of
reducing. Yes, it's reducing. Okay, look, for example, uh, you have scored 80 out of 100 in last year exam, and now you have scored 70 out of 100. For this, what is the percentage you have scored? How much is 80 out of 100? 80%, right?
yes, sir.
80%, sir.
80%. And now, how much you have scored?
70%.
18. Is the percentage increasing or decreasing?
Decreasing.
So decrease.
Decreasing. This is the
So
concept.
it's decreased.
Yes, you have to check whether the percentage is increasing or decreasing. From last year to this year, there's no improvement. Your percentage is reduced. Okay, what if you score 90 now? 90%. Percentage is increased or decreased?
Increased, sir.
Increased. That's the
Decrease,
meaning.
sir.
Yeah. Increase in decrease in percentage. Okay, now I'll give you all the formula. Percentage increase. The concept, the formula is where is it? Number is increased. Okay. Increased value, or let me write it as new value minus old divided by old value into 100%. This is the formula. Percentage increase or decrease. This is the formula. New number minus the old value divided by old value into 100%. Okay. Remember this formula. New
So
value
you
minus.
can write this formula in the exams, huh?
Yeah, you can rate it. Okay. Instead of new. Okay. What is the question? A number is increased from how much? 125 to what? All of you. Number is increased from 125 to
150, sir.
150. So what's the increase? What's the new value we got? What's the new value?
150.
150, sir.
150. Minus what's the old value?
25.
125, sir.
125. Divided by what's the old value?
100.
125.
150, sir.
No, no, according to this
125.
formula. According to this
Uh,
formula.
sir, no, sir. 125.
New number minus old divided by old value into 100% is the formula.
So 25 by 125.
Yes, into 100%. Calculate this. Percentage increase or decrease. This is the formula we use. Only one formula. There are many formulas. Cost price. No, that is percentage increase, decrease. Okay, this is consider this as first formula, right? As first formula. New number minus old divided by old number into 100%. So what do you get? 150 minus 125 is
So
So 15
25
by
by
125 into
125.
100%.
1 sir,
yes,
5 sir, and
25 by 125 into 100%. Reduce this.
yes, sir.
Sir, I got it as 20%.
20%. 25 ones are 25 fives are 5 ones are 5. 20 time. You reduce, you'll get 20%. So what's the percentage increase? From 125, it is increased to 150. What's the percentage increase? 20%.
20, sir.
20% is the increased percentage value. Increased or decreased, this is the value. New number minus the old divided by old value into 100%. So what's the percentage increase, students? 20%. Okay. Shall I erase this? First take
Yes,
down
sir.
this. Look here. From 125, that is, your marks can be increased from 125 to 50, or number of chocolates or rupees, anything. From 125 to 150, some value is increased. So that value in percentage is nothing but 20%. Will you find the answer for decreased percentage? Second one, same formula.
Yes,
Increase or
sir.
decrease, the percentage is same.
Yes, sir.
Take the new value, old new number or new value, anything. I haven't mentioned here. You can write it as new number, new value, new rupees, anything.
Sir, 100 is the new value, no, sir?
Decreased from, yes, 125 to 100.
So done, sir.
100 is the new value. So this concept, if you understand this, it's very easy. New and old. What's the new number you got and what's the old number which you had? Done with the first one. Shall I erase this 20%?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
even
sir.
for the second one, yeah, it's the same. Percentage increase or decrease, use the same formula. Okay, second question, a number is decreased from 125 to 100. So starting, what's the number? What was the number starting? What was the number we had starting? 125, right?
Sir, 125, sir.
125. So this will be our old value, old. And it is decreased to how much?
100, sir.
100. It's a new value. So according to formula, write the formula first. And how do you write it? New. What's the new value? 100 minus
So 25 by 125 into 100.
125 divided by 125 into what?
So into 100.
100, sir.
So yeah, just fill up the formulas. Whatever words are given, just fill those values. What is 100 minus 125? Is it plus
Sir,
124 or
20, sir.
minus?
So
Plus or minus?
minus
So
120.
minus
Okay, calculate percentage. Find the percentage. The percentage will be in minus, which implies this is negative. It's decreased. Okay, how much is 100 minus 125?
So
Sir,
minus
is it
Minus 25, right? Minus 25. Look here, 100 minus 25, 125. What is 125 minus 100? 25. Which is greater, 100 or 125?
125?
So minus sign. Minus sign. Minus 25 divided by 125 into 100%. Reduce this, and minus will remain as it is.
So 125 is
Yes, 5 ones are 5, 5 are. Then,
is sir.
then
So and then 5 ones and 520,
520
sir.
is.
Yes, sir.
So
Did everyone get
So minus 20 is the answer, sir.
minus 20%? So will any answer be in minus? Will any answer be in minus?
no.
No,
No.
sir.
Okay, what does this minus indicate? What do you mean by minus?
Negative.
So negative or
Very good, negative. I know that's negative. In terms of, okay, cost, what is plus and what is minus? Is it profit or loss?
So it's
Loss.
lost.
the loss?
Loss. So loss meaning is decrease, right? Decrease.
So yes,
Understood?
so
So the answer you shouldn't write minus 20. The answer is just 20%. So instead of this minus, write it as 20% decrease. Okay. So no answer, you'll get it in negative. That negative implies it is decreased. The value is being decreased by 20%. So there's only one formula for that.
For increase, the answer being positive only, sir.
20% increase. Instead of plus, it was positive, right, Mariana, for increase?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so write it as increase, 20% increase. Okay, for the first question, what did we get? 20% or 25?
for 20%.
20. So for the first answer, the for question, the answer would have been 20% increase. Write it as increase. And for the second one, 20% decrease.
20% decrease.
Yeah, and this is the formula. New number minus old divided by old value into 100%. Whether it is increase or did ma'am mention any words like original value, decreased value?
So yes, so
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
look, it's the same. Instead of this new number or old value, what is the old value? What does old indicate, students? What is old? Old is the original value, right? What do you mean by old? Old is original value, original number,
For the
original.
previous value.
Yes, original value or the value which we have, original value, and this is increased or decreased value, increased value into 100%. For this, you'll have to use two steps: increased value into 100%. That is for percentage increase. What about percentage decrease?
So
Decreased
decrease
value divided
So
value
decreased
by
value plus original
by
value.
original value, original number. Okay, decreased value divided by original value into 100%. Take down even these two formulas: increased percent and decreased percent. Percentage increase and percentage decrease. Percentage increase. Okay, that the formula which I gave, one step is enough. In this, you'll have to do additional step. What is the increased value in the first question? What is the increased value? From 125, it's increasing to 150, right?
Is
So 150 minus
or
150 minus,
125.
yeah, what is 150 minus 125?
So 25.
Yeah, so this step you'll have to find out, students. One extra step. You have to write increased value is equals to 150 minus 125, that is 25, divided by what is the original value? A number is increased from 125, right? So 125 will be a original value into 100. You'll get the same answer. Okay, in the second question, what is the decreased value? What is the decreased value?
100 to 25. So
125 minus 100 is 125 minus 100
20.
is 25. Even for this, you have to do this additional step. 25. Okay, 25 divided by what's the original value? What's the original number? 120.
125 did by 125 into 100.
So this is, I'll check whether they've given this formula in text. Yeah, you can try both the take down both the formulas, whichever you'll feel easy, you can do it. Okay, they've given it, students. They've given page 77. Can you see the sixth main? Page 77, sixth main. Sorry, sixth point.
so yes, sir.
Page number 77, sixth point. All of you will open page 77.
Sir.
Yeah, look at the sixth
Yes,
point.
sir.
Yes. Take down that formula. According to that formula, what is increase percentage? Increase in quantity divided by
So
So
original
divide the
into
original
100.
value.
original quantity,
Origin
right? Into
into 100.
100%. Okay, write down this formula. I'll teach you according to the formula. I didn't see this. Increase in quantity divided by original quantity. Okay, now we need two values, right? Increase in quantity divided by original quantity. In this first question, a number is increased by 125 to 150. Which is the original quantity?
25.
125. So we got original quantity. And we have to find increase in quantity. So write the next step, increase in quantity. How do you find the increase in quantity? Greater number minus lesser number, right? 150 minus 125. So what is 150 minus 125?
So 25. So
25. So we got even the increase in quantity value, right? 25. This. Substitute, you'll get the answer. 25 divided by 125 into 100%. That is for percentage increase. And for percentage decrease, use the second formula.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Sir, before you gave us one formula, no, sir. A percent increase is equal to increase percent is equal to new minus old
Yes.
divided by old into 100. Sir, if we apply that formula in the exam also, we'll get marks, right?
You'll get marks. Yes. Ask your teacher
Yes,
once.
yes sir, I'll ask her, sir.
Because I feel that is easy. Old minus new. Within one step, you get that. In this,
Well,
even
compared
this
to
is
this,
yeah.
that's easy.
Even this is also easier. You have to find one additional value. Increase
Yes.
What is this? Increase in quantity. Quantity is nothing but the amount. It can be percent. I mean, it can be rupees. Okay, anything value. It can be any value.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I
So
taught
for
you
how
that
many marks they'll
a
ask,
2 marks
sir?
question. 2 marks.
Yes, sir.
2 marks question. Okay, third main. I will solve first two questions and I'll give you a few questions for homework. Another 5 minutes will end the class. Third main. First question. And these two formulas are in textbook, page number 77, sixth point. Okay, copy the formula from textbook. Third main, 45%. 45 is what percent of 54? What percent? Is what percent of 54? Okay, 45 is what percent of 54? Is any percentage value given here? Can you see the third main first question? Third main first question. Okay, first convert this into fraction, students. 45 is what percent of 54? So what are we supposed to find here? What are we supposed to find?
Percent.
The
Percentage.
percent.
Okay, percentage. How do you find percentage of any value? Multiply by 100%.
100.
Divide.
What multiplied by 100%? What multiplied?
45 by 54, sir.
Yes. Fraction multiplied by 100%. Okay, remember I told you all before calculating percentage, fraction is important. So fraction multiplied by 100% will give you percentage. So 45 is what percentage of 54? First find the fraction. 45 is lesser, okay, 55. So what's the fraction of 45 and 54? 45 divided by 54.
54.
This is our fraction value. Multiply by 100%. This is nothing but, look here, is what percent is, okay, let me just erase this, is out of. Can you read this? 45 is out of, let me write it like this, 45 out of 54. Can you see this? 45 out of 54.
Yes.
What
Yes.
is what percent? Okay. This, look here, students, stop doing it. Understand the concept, stop doing it. Is what percent? Instead of what percent, I'll write it as, instead of what percent, I'll write it as out of. Okay, now read it like this, 45 out of 54. Does it make sense? Fraction 45 out of 54.
No, sir.
Why no? 45 out of
Sir,
54.
yes.
How do
Yes,
you
sir.
write 45 out of 54?
So 45 by 54. Yes, sir, it makes
45
sense.
divided by 54. So this is nothing but you have to first find the fraction. They've asked
So
45
we can
is
write 45 by or something.
45 by 54. Yeah, both are correct, same, right? It is like 44 out is what percent of 54. So total is 54 marks. Total 54 marks. In that you have scored 45 marks. 45 is what you have scored. First find the fraction, then multiply by 100%. What's the answer?
So 250 by 3, so
Is what percent of 250 by 3? Convert into mixed fraction. 5 nines are right, 5 nines are 5 six are. Then 3 twos are 3 threes are. No, 5 nines are 5. Sorry, 9 fives are students. 9 fives are 45. 9 sixes are 54. Right? It's 500 by 6. It's 500 by 6, right?
So you can cancel 6 and 100 also direct.
So 2 3s are 2.
Yeah, calculate. 2 threes are
If 20.
threes are.
So 3,
250 divided by 3.
3.
Yeah, what is it,
Sir,
Tanishka?
83 1 by 10, sir.
Yes,
1 by
83 1
3.
by. Reduce everything, convert into mixed fraction. 250 divided by 3. 3 eights are 24. Remainder is 10. Then 3 threes are
Got it as 83 1
1.
by 3.
Adya, it is 83 1 by 3%, Adya.
So, yes, I said 3.
Okay, 83 1 by 3% is the answer.
So mom is it in X method so.
How did
Yes,
ma'am
sir,
do?
she put it.
So mom wrote it as let 45 be X percent of 54 and 45 is equals to X by 100 and 254 and after that she did the question so.
Did you understand that?
So yes, so I understood
Okay,
both the methods.
okay, fine, Tanishka. I'll teach all that tomorrow. Okay, I'll teach all that tomorrow. X method. If you'll use X, fine. I'll teach all that tomorrow. Okay, with this method, try the second question, 2.7. 7 for homework. Look here, I'll explain this for last time. 45 is what percent of 54? Okay, look here. Is what percent? What you'll have to find here? Percentage, right? Is what percent? So first find the fraction 45 of 54. It is nothing but 45 out of 54. So how do you find the fraction? 45 divided by 54 into 100%. 45 out of 54 into 100%. Okay, try the second one for homework and the X method I'll teach you all tomorrow.
Okay, sir.